The moment that I knew WashU was the place for me was during my interview day when I was in a classroom of current first and second year students where they spoke very freely about their classes, their hobbies, their life in St. Louis. And I could just see myself in the near future being a part of that community and making a measurable contribution to it.
So just this last week, I walked out of a patient's room who had this super rare disease process and into another patient's room where we sat for 30 minutes and worked with billing and insurance to make sure that she can get the medication that she needed. And I think that breadth of patient experience, as well as physicians who can do both and do them well, are really what drew me to WashU.
This is a really exciting time to be a student here. There are a lot of changes in medicine right now, and students here get to be at the forefront of medicine and medical research and changes in medical curriculum, and that's a really great opportunity.
The world is changing so quickly. Science, education, technology are moving at lightning speed. Important in this curriculum renewal is giving you an understanding of the social and cultural context of health and disease. Equally important is understanding the environment in which our patients live, work, and receive their health care. This information is what will help you to deliver highly effective and truly compassionate healthcare.
We think the new curriculum will be one of the primary reasons why our students choose WashU. A great deal of time, effort, and resources has gone into designing a curriculum to better train academic physicians. Our new curriculum will consist of 4 years divided into 3 phases.
Your Gateway experience begins with a week-long orientation. Following that, you enter Module 1. In total, you have 7 modules, 3 clinical immersions that are 3 weeks apiece, and a 4-week Explore session in which you get the opportunity to explore scholarly interests. Your 16-month Phase 1 finishes up with a capstone prior to your winter break between Phase 1 and Phase 2.
In the spring of Phase 1, you will also have the opportunity to choose and immerse yourself in one of the Explore pathways. The 4 pathways are education, advocacy, innovation, and research. Through Explore, all students will engage in learning about conducting scholarship in a way that positively influences patients and communities. Students will also gain specialized knowledge and skills in the pathway they've chosen.
In Phase 2, the Gateway to Clinical Medicine, the emphasis is on applying and honing clinical skills that you will learn in Phase 1, and also learning clinical reasoning. This 12-month phase consists of 6 core blocks of internal medicine, surgery, OBGYN, pediatrics, neurology, and psychiatry. Now, Phase 2 shares many similarities to traditional clerkships, but is enhanced at the beginning of each block, where there is an opportunity to integrate foundational sciences that are specialty specific, and at the end of the block, where there is a dedicated period of time for reflection, assessment, coaching, and community engagement.
Within Phase 2, a limited number of students with significant basic science research experience and interest may take 8 to 16 weeks to work on their research. Most students with research interest will plan their projects during Phases 1 and 2 and will then spend time doing their research in Phase 3.
Phase 3 of the Gateway curriculum is called Gateway to Specialization. It's 20 months long and is intended to provide students with the opportunity to pursue their passions and interests. The components of Phase 3 consist of a required internal medicine sub-internship and 4 required advanced clinical rotations. In addition, there are 3 Keystone Integrated Science courses that allow students to have a deep dive into the foundational and clinical aspects of areas of particular relevance. There's also ample elective time for students to pursue areas of interest to them, including research. Phase 3's capstone course, called Gateway to Residency, provides intensive training intended specifically for success in internship.
In Phase 3, Explore will consist of time and support for scholarship and elective opportunities. Students will also have the opportunity within Phase 3 to take additional time to pursue one of our dual degree programs, such as a Master's in Public Health or a Master's in Business Administration.
Social and health system science will be critical throughout your training and will be integrated in Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. In addition to that, community engagement that allows you to understand the St. Louis community will be an important part of your education. Professional identity formation is about developing the values and attributes of a physician. In addition to helping to develop you as an outstanding doctor, our goal at this medical school is to train academic physician leaders of the future. So we are going to help you to develop as a physician scientist, a physician educator, a physician advocate, or a physician innovator.
In order for our students to reach their highest potential, we're providing faculty coaches who will walk alongside their journey to become amazing doctors. These coaches will provide a safe environment for students to reflect on their values and passions so they can become their most authentic selves as academic physicians.
As a student who's been involved in the curriculum reform process all along the way, I want you to know that we've had our voices heard so that you're entering a new curriculum where student needs are met and where your education serves your interests.
Med school is going to be challenging no matter where you're going, but I really think that WashU makes it really easy to be a med student and really supports you during those challenging times. I think the really biggest thing you can do while you're here is just to talk to people, understand why they love what they do, and see how their passion has persisted despite the challenges they faced.
Washington University has always had a strong commitment to excellence, a dedication to the scientific underpinnings of medicine, as well as a commitment to the learning and education and support of our students. The Gateway curriculum will continue to hold true to those great traditions while helping to ensure that you, our incoming students, are prepared to lead the future of medicine.